So I thought I'd kind of go over my trailer, my Overland trailer, and just kind of go over some of the things that I just keep in there, that how I've kind of got it set up for these camp trips that make it really easy to just add some food and my clothes and then go. So I thought I'd start here at the back, just kind of go through the drawers and just kind of show you what I've got in there right now. I actually just went through this and changed, I don't know, just before I started this season of camping in it. I pulled everything out of it, and then I actually kind of put some stuff back in, but I adjusted what I was carrying, because some of the stuff I was carrying I wasn't using that much, or I changed some of the things that I was using, so I took the stuff out that I wasn't. So anyway, let's go ahead and hop up here and take a look at the drawers, and then we'll just kind of work. It's mostly in the drawers, and there's some in the front too. We'll kind of go through it all. All right, so in this top drawer on the back of the trailer, I keep my spatulas and stuff like that here. I gotta scrub my cast iron, and then this scrub the other stove that's on the bottom drawer. Then I keep some glasses just in case. I've had this hot chocolate that's given to my son a long time ago. We had 2 of them. He's gone through one of them. Still got that in here. I generally try to keep some food, just extra food. I got some baked beans and some chili. Just in case I get stuck or something happens, I just have some extra food. I generally bring a little extra food even in the cooler or the fridge and stuff. One thing I'm thinking about doing is adding some freeze-dried food, packets, so that I can just be in here, and if something happens, I'll have them. Then back here, I keep a couple dish towels and washcloth, which 2 of them are out here on the outside. I've been using, so they're out here wet. Then I keep on this side, the back. I don't really use these much, but I keep a few plastic things. There's nothing in this drawer. And then when I cleaned this out, I kind of kept these kind of empty, so I can throw like chips, bread, whatever food that doesn't go in the fridge. I generally try to put here, and then I can also put it back over here, because that's not taking up all the room. And so that kind of covers the top drawer. Let's move down to the second one. All right. All right, so let's start on this side here. Back here, I keep like Ziplocs, garbage bags, some tin foil, that kind of stuff goes there. And that also gives me a little bit of room if I need to throw some other stuff there I can throw on top. But I keep that there. I always keep some of this in here, pancake mix. That's another thing. If I get myself in trouble, I just got extra of that on hand. Some cleaning stuff for the tables or whatever, the places that I work off of. Keep a couple pads in here for if I'm messing with those hot pans and stuff. Some paper towel or some napkins. And then all my plates right here, I have 4 of them, this is really nice. It's got these little slots that I can use. Holds them all in there nicely. Then here, I keep some Pam, some vitamins, some more cups, some syrup, always in here, so that if I make pancakes, I have some syrup. Front here, I've got salt and pepper, some hand wash, soap. I always keep some Advil in here, because sometimes when I'm doing stuff, it's just nice. You don't use it all the time, but once in a while you need it. Then some hand sanitizer, right here. And then we got some seasoning, a couple different things of seasoning. This is what I used on my steak last night. I like this. This is good stuff. And then this is good on chicken, blackened. I really like this on the chicken. So that covers that side. And then if we move back to the back one here, I just keep some shampoo in here because I have the shower, a flip out deal up there, curtain with a shower. So if I'm up here, if I'm overnight or so, I don't do that. I take a shower. But if I'm up here for quite, several days, somewhere in the middle, I'll pull that out and take a shower. Keep some sunscreen, mouthwash, and some mosquito spray. Because it seems like some of the areas I go, depending on the time of year, there's a lot of mosquitoes. This is my front runner utensil set. I keep in this right here. Keep my egg things here. I use, you know, grab them, put the eggs in for the day or for the camp trip. When they're gone, I just throw them back in here. I have a bowl there I just keep here just in case. Another pan, and then paper towels. I always keep at least 2 things of paper towels in here. And then moving back here, I've got dish soap, some Crisco for whatever. And then I'm a cheater. I use this to start campfires. And then this is actually some insect repellent stuff. Haven't used this, but I put it in here. It's supposed to work good for ticks and everything. So that pretty much covers that drawer, or that drawer, the second drawer down. Let's move down to the couple things below. Okay, so this bottom drawer is basically my sink, and then my stove, and then I have a couple drawers below. I keep another pan down here. I keep this so when I'm washing dishes, I can put some hot water in that to rinse things. Or there's other things too. I keep a couple cutting boards down here, a whisk, and a can opener. So it works pretty good. That's why I keep in that drawer. And then this drawer kind of goes under the sink, so it's just a small one, just kind of right here. But I keep some matches in here, some lighter stuff, you know, for lighting stuff. That's pretty much all that's in here, just some lighting stuff. And that's to the sink. This is what I use to blow it out in the, you know, for winter. But so that's what's in those drawers. That covers the back, except for up here. Let's take a look at this. So up here, I keep my chairs. One of them's, I keep 2 of them up there, one for me and my son. The one, this is the bag for the one, it's out right now. But I throw those up there. I just put this in the bottom because otherwise it just braces there. It also can use one of those small tables, or well, it's like a Costco table. I could slide in there if I ever wanted to do that. But I've had enough places to work on between, you know, from the stuff back here that I haven't worried about that. And it works really good to just throw my chairs up there and leave them in there. Here, this opens up. If we're fishing, I put my fishing poles there. For some reason, I take another tent that has poles. I can throw the poles in there, but I pretty much just use it for fishing poles, whether it be my fly poles or just regular casting poles. I didn't bring any of that this time, so there's nothing in there. All right, on the side of the trailer, this is where all the power comes off of, but so I keep some stuff for chainsaws, chainsaw oil, fuel, especially when I'm in the mountains. We use chainsaws quite a bit, cut firewood, and then there's been several times that we've been in places or going in places, which you've probably seen on the videos, that we have to cut trees out of the way, which is even worse is if you're in there and you go to come back out and there's trees in the way. And we've had that happen too, many times. So you have to cut your way out. Keep a light in here. I can hang up inside the rooftop tent if I need to. And this came with it. It's a little level thing. Usually I stick on the tongue, kind of get the trailer level, keep that up here. These I don't keep in here, but they're here right now. So generally I keep a couple towels in here. So if we do decide to take a shower, we've got towels. I got one here and one down there, but and I keep a bar of soap in here too. And then this is for filling up. I like this better than the GoPro or the Roto Packs, the one that come with them. This just works a lot better to fill up your Jeep. And then this came with it. There's some sunscreen and stuff in that too. Down here on the bottom one, of course, I got Gus's dog food. I keep a couple lights in here, so from both. Sometimes they're both in here, sometimes they're not. If we take both tents, you know, one on my other Jeep that's on the top, and then the one on the Overland trailer here, and we have a light. Those are really nice because they charge up. I don't have to charge them very few times. Sometimes I'll go the whole season without charging them. I can lean them up there, and it gives you lots of light up there when you're getting ready for bed or getting up in the morning. And then keep these in case well, you know what those are for. And anyway. And then I got a couple ammo cans. Of course, there's no ammo in them. I keep like tie downs in there, some oil, a bottle jack. There's just a few odds and ends. And I actually set these up for my Jeep, my orange one. So when we're going back in, I just have a few things if I if I get in trouble, or I need to use a jack, or I need some extra fluids, or there's some tie down straps trying to strap something back together. So when I'm taking the trailer, I'll just throw them in here. If I'm just taking one of the Jeeps, I throw them in there. So that pretty much covers this side of the trailer. Let's hit the other side of the trailer, and then we'll go to the front compartment. All right, so now we're on the other side of the trailer. This kind of gets changed out a little bit. Right now, I've actually got this is my air mattress that I used in the past. Normally it's not in here, but it happens to be in here right now. And some of these smaller chairs, which normally they're not in there, but they are right now. This is some of the stuff for the awning, extra parts I keep in there. And then I've got, these are the bag or the shoe things that you hang up on the other side and put your shoes in when you're going to bed. And then they just hang out all night outside of the tent. And then, of course, this is another chair for my son. It's one he generally uses. And another bag. No, this is actually a table, I think. They're really compact, but they're actually pretty nice. They work really well. I used them a lot when I was just going in the Jeep, and to save room, I might start using them again a little bit more. And then I also keep a hammer in here for whatever reason. If I'm putting stakes up for the awning or anything like that. And then let's see if I can. I keep a wrench. In here for the propane tank on there if I need to swap that out. And I got an extra propane tank on this side. So if for some reason that one runs out, I can take it off and put the other one in there. And that pretty much covers it for here. This changes. There's the wrench, the hammer, those are always in there, and the shoe hangers are always in there. This other stuff sometimes changes depending on what I'm doing. All right, let's go to the front compartment. All right, so here's the front compartment. This varies what I've got in here. Got some water in here right now. We'll put our sleeping bags. I actually have a little one for Gus. I just throw up in there, he can lay on. And then this is stuff for our stakes and stuff for the tent. Right there in the front, if you can see it, there's a bar, and then another bag. It's got all the pegs, or all the stakes for the windows, the awning things. This is I keep my my mattress. Makes it so I can sleep better. Keep an axe in there. I always keep an axe. Of course, if I take the Jeep, some of this stuff gets swapped into it. My sleeping bag. That's actually another table, a little one. And then I have a shovel back there, and then my chainsaw. And some of this stuff will vary. Of course, you always take your sleeping bag, my pad, stuff for the rooftop tent, shovel. The chainsaw, depending on where I'm going. If I'm in the mountains, I always take a chainsaw. If I'm out in the desert, I don't necessarily take a chainsaw. But so this varies. If I happen to be going fishing and I want to, fly fishing, and I want to take my flow tube, all that stuff goes up here. So this kind of varies depending on what I'm doing. But just normal camping, this is kind of what I have. If I'm doing something more than that, then other stuff goes in there. Sometimes I'll put a cooler in the other side. This year, I don't know if I'm going to use it that much. I'll just make sure I keep plenty of water in the fridge, just because it's so bulky. If I don't put it in here, it just gives me a lot more room. So anyway, that takes care of the front compartment, what I've got in there, kind of what I carry. All right, now this is the very, very front compartment, the tongue, so over the tongue. This is where the batteries are, the power stuff. But I keep my Dutch oven up here, and a lot of times at the end of the camp trip, I'll have a bag of garbage. I'll just tie it up and throw it in here. One day I'll get around to get me a bag to hang on the tire, but right now I don't have that. And then it gives me a little room for other things. For some reason, if I want to take the annex part for the rooftop tent, I can throw it up here. But it gives me a little more room. Going by myself, I got plenty of extra room right now because it's just me and we're just going overnight. So that pretty much covers what I carry in my Overland trailer. And it's nice. I don't always take the trailer. Just depends on what I'm doing. If I'm going to explore new areas, now I've got my other Jeep set up, I'll probably take that because I don't have to worry about turning the trailer around. It just depends on what I'm doing. But having the 392 is actually really nice because it pulls this trailer like nothing. So I'll probably do another video somewhere here before long, just on my Jeep, what I keep in it when I'm going. It's really basic because there's not as much room in there, but I'll just kind of do, I think I'm gonna do a video on that and just kind of show the basics that I take in that, and maybe give you some ideas. And anyway, so that kind of covers the trailer, and hopefully maybe give you some ideas. And if you have any ideas for me, leave them in the comment below. And it's always good to hear different ideas of what people are doing. But anyway, if you like the video and you got anything out of it, hit the subscribe button. It'll help the channel out quite a bit. And I guess we'll see you on the next one.